If you are using Cursor but not using MCPs, then you are missing out a lot. MCPs are now kind of extensions for Cursor or other tools like Claude Desktop. What is MCP? MCP is Model Context Protocol. It allows you to give more context to these models so that they can perform their job automatically so that you don't have to provide some inputs. One of the MCP I'm going to integrate with Cursor today, which is the Browser Tools MCP. What it does is you can easily screenshot your web page and ask Cursor to make changes to the page which you have. It automatically sends the screenshot to Cursor. The second thing which it does is it automatically sends the logs to Cursor, and Cursor is then able to debug those logs and find the solutions to it and even resolve errors in your code. It is open source MCP, so you don't have to pay for anything. I'll follow the steps, you can do the same. So the first thing which you do is go to this repository and just simply clone it. Now once you have cloned it, the next thing which you have to do is open Cursor, go to settings, go to the features tab. In the features tab you will see something called MCP servers. Here we have to install our MCP server, which is the browser tool. So what we'll do is just copy this command from their own documentation and put it in this. You will see that it turns green. For some people who are on Windows, this might give some errors. The issue is that Cursor is unable to detect the installed npm environment for it. So what you have to do is manually install the package using npm install and find the location of the package where it is installed, and then give the node and the server.js command to in this MCP servers, and you'll see it turn green. This connects Cursor to your MCP server. Now we have to turn up an MCP server. Now MCP server is nothing, you can assume it is a simple Node.js server which runs on your local host. What it does, it just relays some information from somewhere to your Cursor. So for this we have the browser tools MCP server. So just run this command. Once you run this command, the server will be up. The next thing which you have to do is install the MCP browser extension. For this, what you have to do is just go to Google Chrome, turn on the developer mode if you have not done it already. Now what you have to do is just load this unpacked extension. Now you will see that the extension is loaded in your Google Chrome. Now I'll give you an example of how to debug a normal JS web app which you might have built. Simply you run the server for your app. Now what you have to do is just go to Google Chrome and find this extension called Browser Tools MCP. In this you can give the path where you want to store your screenshots. So I'll give the path, and now when you click on create screenshot, you'll see that automatically it will get stored in the place where you gave the screenshot. So keep it in your own project, the website which you are building, so that you can give it to Cursor and ask it to make changes. So now you can see that screenshots are stored here. Now I can just give these screenshots as context and then ask it to make any changes. Now the other thing which is a great feature of it is go to Composer, ask it to get the logs for the website which is running in your browser. So it will automatically fetch the console logs for you and then debug it or give whatever commands you want to give. So this is just one MCP. So what it did consist of, it consisted of one server, there's one client which is your Cursor, and there is something which is sending the information to server. In this case it is a browser extension. You can make your own MCPs also, but there are other MCPs also. If you like this video, then comment. I'll create more videos on other MCPs if you want to use these AI tools in the best way possible if you are into coding.